This video is more of a systems video, where some of our other videos are to train our clients on how to use radios and headsets. This is more for internal use. This video is designed to help our employees and new hires to understand our enterprise software platform, the CRM that we use. It's from a company called Sellsy. Sellsy is actually a French company. The system itself is actually a very good system, but it is not a custom system. It's a subscription system, so there are some workarounds that are necessary to know in order to use the system properly. So we're going to take you through a couple of different steps here. We'll probably do a series of videos on Sellsy. One on how to log on and add a client, one how to write up a quote, one how to send an invoice. You know, all the little things that are involved in Sellsy that will help you operate on a day in, day out basis and get your information into the system, learn to use it to help you set reminders and things like that, how to write up quotes, how to email them. That'll all be done here on this Sellsy series. So we're going to start. I always like to start with a blank desktop. This is my desktop on my Apple. So you come over here to Safari. This is Safari, if you don't know, from Apple, is their browser. You can also use, if you'd like, Google Chrome. You can use Opera. There's a series of different browsers you can use. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to use Safari, but whatever you're comfortable with is fine. Click it, open it up. What you want to do is you want to come up here to this is where you would type in the URL address. The URL address for Sellsy is www.sellsy.com, Sellsy. It will bring you to the login screen. That's the login screen. Come over here where it says login. You click there. It'll bring you to this. Your login is always going to be your email address and then whatever your password is. So let's do that here. I believe this is mine's probably saved. It is. Okay. It will log you in to your main screen. That's your main screen. Everybody's main screen looks a little bit different. It's all according to what your position is with the company. A salesperson or account manager screen may look different than a rental manager screen, which may look different than a manager screen. This is my screen. This is this is basically the statistics for the month. Over here on this side are late tasks that I have to do. These are just calls that I set up to make. I'll show you how to operate a task screen momentarily, but just so you know what you're looking at, these are the tasks that you need or that you forgot to take care of, but you have to. These are new tasks that I've already taken care of, and these are ones that are coming up. Like if you look over here, the date on this task is May 20th. Today is May 17th. It has not posted yet. On May 20th, it'll move over to here, to this part, where it says today. I will handle that task and dismiss it. Down here at the bottom of the screen, you have your quick list. This is all your quotes that you had just written. Quote, you can look at either estimates, I call them quotes, invoices. These are invoices that have been generated that need to be taken care of. Delivery slips, which we'll obviously get into in another video. This is a quick list view of all the documents that you've been involved with. These two I don't really use. Over here on the left side of the screen are all the different sections of Sellsy. The dashboard, which is of course where we're at. Contacts, if you want to add a name of a client, a prospect, you want to create a supplier, you can do that. Say you need to just put a contact number in that doesn't really have anything to do with the specific company, like maybe you want to put, I don't know, a driver's name in here, a delivery person's name in here, they just work for themselves. You could put that in there, and that's what's here. Documents are all the different documents that you can get through Sellsy. Estimates, we call them quotes here, they call them estimates. You can create an invoice or look at the invoice list. Credit notes, meaning if you have to credit somebody back money, that's what these are. Delivery slips, which is what's given to the client on the day that we drop the equipment for a rental or when we ship it out. Catalog opportunities, which is if you say you have, I'll explain an opportunity another time, but an opportunity is basically an explanation of a possible piece of business somewhere down the road. It's not definite. Say you've just done an event. We just finished doing, I don't know, a balloon festival, and the client said, listen, we're going to use you next year. So you put that in the opportunities. It's not committed yet, but you've got good reason to believe that it may happen. You put it in opportunities and you track it, and it gives you steps that you can use to track it and make sure that you close that piece of business. The rest of this is really not pertinent for what you're using it for. So let's start where we need to start. We're going to start with contacts. Every piece of business, every interaction starts with a person of some kind, whether you're emailing that person or whether you're, I don't know, calling that person or sending them a letter. Nobody really sends letters anymore, but if you need to reach out to them, first thing you have to do is build a file. You need to build a file for every single piece of interaction that you do with Sellsy, and really with any CRM. You have to build a file. So a client calls in, they want a quote for something, you have to write it up, but you can't write up any kind of a quote until you've actually built a file for them. So we're going to start by building a file for a client. I'll probably just put one in here that we already have in just to show you. I'll take you through the entire episode of building a file, and then we'll go from there.